Back in action, playing some hockey again after a wonderful presentation from the Chinese. All right, I'm gonna pass the camera off here to Chris Shepard. Here, just take that.
Sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
And then,
All right. Hey everyone back home or who's watching, Chris Shepard from Aspen here, taking over for Slade. U18 team playing another team here from China. I'll do my best to try and provide some narration here of who's on the ice. Got most of the kids down, but not everyone. Saved by Ed Zane. Kicked out by Benny Tater. Baker pushes up on it. Baker battles in the middle. Pushed up by Cade, over to Benny Tater, drops back into the zone. Out he comes. Dumps it deep. Played by the goalie. Magnus Carlson pushing in. Henry Mellentine here. Icing waved off. Centering pass just wide of the goal. Puck moved along by China. Into the middle, drop pass there. Played out by Calvin. But back to China. Magnus Carlson pushes up there. Baker down into the corner. He bodies him off. And here comes Henry Mellentine, just too far ahead of Baker Blunt. Puck down, icing the call. 11:48 to go here in the first period. Face-off will be down here to Ed Zane's right side. Nate Ray in on the face-off. Oh, that's blocked by Gavin Vold. Up ahead by Luca. Pushed up by Gavin. Gavin breaks in. He takes a shot, saved by the goalie. Pushed behind. China back in. That puck goes wide on a block. Played behind by Luca. Now back to China. Luca's moving up forward. It gets pushed off his stick. Nate Ray comes in underneath. Drives in front. Poked away from him. Now Luca tries to push in. He loses the puck. China gets it back. Coming down the right side. Nate Ray steals that one. Makes a nice move and evade. Brings the puck up. Brings it up here to Brooks. Brooks loses it off his stick. Oh, but a nice defensive play there to get it back. China controls, plays back into their zone. Magnus Carlson pushes in. Puck in front there, little tip by Brooks, but that goes wide. Brennan down into the corner, centering pass gets knocked away. Dylan Saunders pushes up with it. He'll enter the zone and he's offsides. Let's see, Magnus, Wyatt Shepard, Brooks, Dylan Saunders, and Brennan on the ice here. Magnus in for the draw. One back, taken by China, dropped into the zone. Brennan pushes up hard, gets a tip on it. Played down, he takes a hard check. Puck comes back out of the zone. Penalty called. Oh, the China player slips. Interesting penalty box here. Just little barriers out there. Same line out. Puck's won back by China. They'll send it behind. Brooks almost makes the plan, and now it's down into the zone. That player slips out. Dylan Saunders back with it. Brennan comes up, gets the puck, moving it up the ice. Loses for a second, makes the pass up to Wyatt. Wyatt pushes it in, but that's blocked. Now Brennan comes again. Here comes China back the other way. And Brennan with it again. Aspen with Colorado with numbers. Magnus takes a shot. That's eaten up by the goalie. Nice little play there by Vail International. Starting to move the puck pretty well here. Offensive zone face-off here for USA. That's Reese in there with Tommy Zane and Henry and Cade on defense. And Easton. That puck goes down, icing waved off. Ed Zane out to make the play, pushes it up, taken out of the zone by China. Moving through the zone with speed, breaks to the middle. Gets through everyone, gets a shot off, but that's saved by Ed Zane. China comes away with it, back to the point. He'll walk in, played there by Reese. Into the middle of a whip shot, which goes wide. Cade moves the puck up here. That goes wide to Tommy Zane, and China gets the puck. Back into the zone. China in, tries to make a toe drag and block. Backhand pass, taken there by George Grayson. That's off the skate of a Chinese player. Into the zone they come. Played by China, pushed by George Grayson. China recovers, in they come. Goes through the goal mouth wide. That shot goes wide, picked up here by Henry. Henry's moving up the ice with Benji Taylor. Taken back by China. Henry moves in, he loses it away. Played behind by Ed Zane. China gets a tip on that one. That goes over the stick of Louis DeVito and back out into the zone. China moves it ahead quickly through the neutral zone. That's Logan playing on that one there with George Grayson and Benji Taylor. Calvin's out there with Louis. Chipped up by Logan. George Grayson coming down the wing. He'll get it taken away. But Louis comes in to help. Battle along the boards. George Grayson with it behind. Oh, looked like he was getting held there, but no call. That's Logan back in. Oh, nice pass through the middle, but he whiffs on it. Louis looks to pass. That goes to Grayson. Grayson over to Benji. Benji with a nice move. Benji with another nice move. Backhand shot. Score! George Grayson from Benji Taylor. Nice stick work by Benji Taylor. Gets it into the back door with George Grayson, who buries it into the net. That's going to be a 1-0 lead for the USA. Nice early lead here for the boys after the tough game last game. see we've got Magnus, Baker, and Louis, Dylan, and Brennan. Pushed up through. Baker comes in. That gets poked away from him. Dylan's falls away and he's offsides. Magnus Carlsen in for the draw. Battle here at the dot, taken by China, pass back through the zone. Up they come, Baker on the play, China dumps it deep. Dylan Saunders back there, Ed Zane moves it along, Baker Blunt brings it up the wing. And he's able to hold, brings it up out of the zone. Benny Tater out there with him. Baker will dump it deep down into the corner, chases his own puck in, gets it, moves it along, but with 3 guys on him there, and China takes it away. Dylan Saunders on the D. Down into the corner it goes, behind the net. Brennan on the play there. Now Magnus comes in to help. Good defense by Magnus, tying the puck up along the boards. Benny Tater comes in to help. Pushed out there by Ben, back up. Magnus is able to clear it. Back down to the China zone. Baker pushes in on the forecheck. That's pushed up and out, and it pops out of the door into the Chinese bench. 5:23 left to go in the first period here, 1-0 USA. Gavin Vold, Nathan Ray, and Luca Rizzuto out. Henry and Brennan on D. That's going to be Henry and Cade on D. Face-off won by China. Dumps it down deep. Cade retreats back behind the net for it. Shovels it over to Gavin there. Gavin chips it up for Nate. He's coming up with some speed here. Cuts back to the middle. Pushes down. Gets it poked away. Luca follows up with it. Oh, but it's taken away there. Pushed up. Kept in there by Henry. Now Nathan gets pushed off in the boards. Gets his own puck. Circles back. China comes away in the corner. Nathan Ray pushes in. Circle behind. Nate's going to get there first, but China pushes it along. Sent back behind. Luca's there first. He'll get the puck up to the point. That's Cade now with it. Cade pushes it in. Oh, through the middle there, but no one there to play it. Gavin will cycle it back behind. Luca Rizzuto gets there. He gets taken down. No call there. Cade's able to keep it in. Nice keep by Cade. Nate almost gets it. And now China comes out with it. Henry's there on the play. Now Nate covers. Luca gets that one, is able to move it out. Gets poked away from him. Nice footwork there to keep it. He'll push it up off the boards. Now back in by China. Oh, a sneaky shot. Zane was screened there, but was able to just close it down in the 5-hole. Wyatt, Magnus, Calvin, Brooks, Logan on the ice. China plays it behind. Calvin gets back for it there. And he's battled by a Chinese player. Magnus will swing it around. Logan gets the puck, comes up with it, up to Brooks Ben, who can't catch the pass through the feet. Now Wyatt has it. He'll circle with it. He'll come up, take the red line and dump it deep. Magnus in on the forecheck. China comes out on a nice move. The backhand sauce pass goes long, and that should be icing. No, icing waved off there as Logan gets in. He makes a play on it up to Brooks. Brooks carries it up the wing here, gets poked away, but Logan follows in. Back to Brooks. Magnus dumps it in. Down into the corner goes Brooks. Sent behind. Wyatt on the play here. Brooks comes in. He takes it away. Little battle behind there. Wyatt in on the pressure. And that puck comes up and all the way down for an icing. Back down into the Vale zone we come. And now we've got Reese, Tommy, Dylan, Brennan, and Easton, I believe, yes. Nice move in the middle there by the Chinese player. Good defense by Dylan. Dylan comes away with the puck, takes it behind the net, stops for a look. Loses it for a second, gets it back, pass up the wing here to Tommy Zane, who turns and takes the zone. Tommy will take a shot. Oh, nice rebound in front. Oh, bouncing puck, and Easton couldn't get it. Back come the Chinese. Reese will retreat back to play D. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, bad pass. Oh, and a goal. Nice pass back through the middle by the Chinese, and they score to tie it here 1-1. With 2 minutes left, 2:06 left to go in the first. Vale change up the lines. George, Louis, Benji, Cade, and Henry out. Benji presses up. He can't make it there as the Chinese enter the zone and dump it. Eddie Zane will play that here. Down into the corner to Henry. Henry turns, passes to Benji. Benji protects, pushes it up. Oh, chips out there behind. Louis coming in here now. Chinese get there first. Nice pass up through the middle. Oh, nice play there, but a good save by Ed Zane. Cade plays it behind, gets knocked off his stick. Played there by Henry. Pushed over to the point. Take a big shot there. Blocked down in front. Louis plays it behind. He'll chip it over. That's blocked. Down in front, poked off the Chinese player's stick. Blocked again in front. It was a nice block by George Grayson. It looks like that one didn't feel very good. Now pushed ahead on Benji. He loses it. Louis will go ahead and knock it deep. China takes the play as Vale changes players. Baker Blunt out here. He makes a nice play. Back in is Logan. Pass to the middle. Blocked up there by Calvin. Nice poke away by Baker Blunt. Logan here comes up the wing. He'll move it into the center ice to Louis DeVito. Louis wheels. Passes to the middle to Logan, but no dice there. Now Benji's got it. He'll send it back in, but that gets blocked off Benny Tater. Now China moves back the other way. Nice poke there by Calvin. Interrupts the play. Magnus Carlson back out. Logan on defense, goes behind. Centering pass. Oh, good save by Ed Zane. Vale's definitely had a challenge of watching the guys in front of the net on the rebounds. And that's the end of the first. After one period of play here, we've got a 1-1 tie. Similar to how the first game started, pretty evenly matched, and as we went into the second period, the previous team knocked a couple quick ones in and seemed to get into our heads a little bit. Pretty interesting rink we've got here in the Mall of Beijing. Shops all around. Younger team there having some food, waiting for their game. Starts at 1:45 Beijing time. Looks like a goalie change for the Chinese team. Ed Zane skates down to the far end to take the net. Luca, Gavin, Nate to start the second here. Oh, and a great save by the Chinese goalie. Same five for Vale out on the ice. One back by Nate. Up to Gavin. Gavin gets a shot off and it's gloved by the goalie. And we'll run it back. Same spot. Played down the ice by the Chinese. Should be an icing. A couple quick face-offs and we're going to do it one more time. Oh, that comes to Gavin in front. He can't get a shot off. Luca circles and dumps it back down. Played behind by the Chinese. Rims it up the boards. Dylan can't keep it in, but Gavin covers nicely behind. Nate plays down behind. Gets a poke on it. Puck comes loose. Gavin comes in and gets a stick on it. No control yet. Tries to play it out, and that should be another icing. Vale will change up the line here. Magnus, Wyatt, Brooks. Dylan and Brennan stay back at the point. Faceoff will switch to the other side of the ice now. Oh, loose puck in front, but it's picked up by the Chinese. Played over to the side. Into the zone they come. Dropped off. Poked away by Magnus. Down in front. Loose puck battle. Brooks comes away with it. Brooks moving up with some speed, but gets his own rebound. Wyatt makes the play with 11:44 left to go in the second period. I don't know if they're running the clock now or if they're just going to run time. I thought the first period was stop time. Another line change for Vale. Reese, Easton, and Tommy Zane. Brennan and Dylan hold the point. Puck one back. Played in by Reese. Nice footwork there, but he loses it. Comes to the point. Dylan with a blast. Kicked aside by the goalie. Brennan gets the rebound. He'll send it in front, but that goes high and wide. Now China comes up with it. Shorthanded here. Dylan plays well. Tries to push it in, but gets his own puck behind. Centering pass, but no one can get a piece of it there. Brennan will play it behind and turn out. Moves up the ring to Reese, but it's intercepted by the Chinese player. He'll move down, get a shot off the face mask of Ed. And now brought up by Reese here. Reese will take the line and dump it and go for a change. Tommy Zane pushes down behind. Nice poke check by Tommy. He gets the puck, comes away with it. Turns out centering pass tipped off. No icing as George Grayson retreats back to get it in the Vail zone. He'll bring it up the right-hand side, take the middle, and just dump it behind. Gets his own puck. Circling back, centering pass, no one there. Brendan's able to come away with it. Now he moves down the wing, replaced with George. He'll circle with it. We've got Dylan breaking to the middle. Oh, can't get a hold on it though. Comes away with the puck though, still holding. Dumps it down behind. Played in there by Benji Taylor. That goes off the skate of Brennan, but Dylan's able to get there and drop it back in. Keeps it in the zone. Oh, Brennan gets it taken away now, and now here comes China. Centering pass drop. Now Benji Taylor comes away with it. Benji and George come up 2-on-2 here. He tries to center it in, but that's blocked. Benji will come behind with it. He gets the puck. Makes a move behind the net. Tries to move it along, but taken by China. Oh, and another goal by the Chinese. Lost a guy there who came in, got the pass, and dunked a backhander on Ed. Vail will change out the line. Benny Tater, Magnus, Baker, Logan, and Calvin back on D. Face-off won by Magnus. Calvin comes over for it. He'll play it up off the boards to Benny Tater. Brought back by Baker. Baker circles through the zone, makes a nice little move. Chipped up by Magnus, back to Baker. Now the Chinese come away with it here. Good defense by Ben there. And Ben's going to get a penalty on him for an elbow, I think. Not so sure about that one, but those are the calls. They'll be on the penalty kill here. Magnus, Baker, Brennan, Dylan back out there. Baker comes away with it. He'll take it in shorthanded. Makes a nice move there. Another nice move by Baker. Now gets poked away. Brennan will come out with it. He'll dump it back down in on a backhand. That goes up wide. Chinese player falls down. Dylan Saunders with it. Over to Baker. And he's just going to ice it down. Kill some time. Luca comes in on the forecheck. Now Baker. Pushed up ahead. Oh, through the feet of Brennan. Ed's going to come out to play it. He'll push it up. That's blocked. Dangerous play there. McVale's able to cover. Brennan pushes it over to Luca. Luca gets it poked away. Dylan comes through. Poked away from him. Decent looking penalty kill here for Vail. Baker comes back with a nice stick lift. He'll come away with the puck. Takes the zone. Makes a nice move. Gets a backhand to the forehand. Nice save by the goalie. Good play by Baker. That's pushed through the middle with no one home. Brennan will get to it. He'll push it along to Luca. Luca brings it out. Pushes ahead to Baker. Baker will go ahead and dump it and change. "11 seconds left on the penalty. Gavin Gold on the play there. Dylan with a nice little defensive play. That's blocked by Brennan, saved by Ed, taken behind by Dylan. He plays it up to Luca, or to Gavin. That puck's dropped in. They'll retreat, and Ed's just gonna cover that one up. Wyatt, Brooks, Magnus back out on the ice. Cade and Henry on D. Face off out to the goalie's right-hand side. Henry moves it up. He'll push it ahead to Brooks. Wyatt following in behind. Poked away from Brooks. Wyatt makes the play on it but can't get there. Now Magnus comes in to poke it forward. He'll take it back into the zone. Offside. Good hustle there by Vale. Just got a little excited and moved it in a little too early. Face off just outside the zone here. Magnus wins it. Wyatt will play it. Gets poked away from him. Push back in. That's blocked in the middle by Cade, or picked up. Wyatt will send it through the middle. Up to Brooks. Brooks gets it. Takes it in. Poked away from him behind the net. He'll fight back behind. Good hustle play there. Brooks' helmet comes off. Got tangled up with the Chinese player behind. And he's going to get a penalty. He didn't like that call, but I think it was a clean call. He was kind of tackled. Brooks was tackled behind by the Chinese player. And now we've got another Vale power play here. Reese, Tommy, Easton, Brennan, Dylan. Pushed out to Easton, up to Brennan, back down to Easton, back to Brennan. Oh, he loses it for a second, but keeps it in. Nice keep there by Brennan. He walks in, takes the shot, just high and wide. Good chance there by Vale. Reese pushes in. That's poked along by the Chinese, and out they come. Good D by Reese. Hands him off to Dylan behind. Loose puck there. No one knew where it was for a second. Tommy Zane pokes it out. Here come the Chinese in through the zone. Nice poke there by Brennan. Kicked out by Tommy Zane. Followed up by the Chinese. Kick save by Ed Zane. Brennan will get it. He'll skate out with it. He comes down the wing, gets it deep, sends it across, but no one there as we were making a change. That's intercepted by Louis. Louis makes a nice move. Here he comes. Oh, what a save by the goalie. Follow up by Benji Taylor, who can't get it in either. Nice flurry here by Vale. Good to see some scoring opportunities. Grayson's out with Louis and Benji. Brendan and Dylan still out. Nice little lift by Dylan. He's just going to dump it deep. He plays into the corner, but Chinese player loses it, but gets it back. Passes up the wing here. Nice spin move there. Wow, he really got... Oh, my goodness. Good outlet pass by the Chinese players. They got behind our D on a nice spin move and just put it up in the corner. .44 seconds left here to go in the second period. Magnus, Ben, Baker, Calvin, and Logan. Baker pokes that one away. He'll get the puck. He loses it, but uses his feet to get it out. Gains the zone, loses it for a second, followed by Magnus. Magnus with a nice spin move, gets poked away. Nice pinch up by Logan, but it gets popped out. Baker's there, he pokes it away. He'll make a move and hold on to it, but that's going to be the end of the period. 3-1 your score here in Beijing. USA fighting hard, but down 2 goals here. $11:55 is your local time here in Beijing. For those that may still be up watching, Chinese have made another goalie change. "15 minutes to go here. We'll see if the USA can't make a game out of this one. But all things considered, that they just played a game before this one, they're holding their own here. Baker, Ben, and Magnus. For the forwards, looks like Dylan and Brennan.
请双方队员交换场地。第3局比赛开始。Both teams play in 3 ends. The third period begins.
And here we go, start of the third. One back by Magnus, taken by Baker. Brings it up the side. Pushes through, but loses it. Gets his own puck center to Magnus, but it's blocked by the Chinese. Bale comes away with it. Backhand by Benny. Battle in front. Loose puck. Pushed out by the Chinese, who's swinging around. They'll dump it back behind. Ben goes in on the forecheck. Magnus comes, sauced out of the zone here. Played by Dylan. He'll dump it back in, but it's intercepted by the Chinese. Into the zone they come. Blocked by Benny. They get the rebound there. Oh, dangerous shot. Goalie got hit. Just an innocent collision there, folks. No, they do raise their arm. Goalie comes out. Benny circles back. Plays it behind to Baker. Baker wants to bring it up. He'll circle back. Coming ahead here. Makes a nice move through the neutral zone, and that's played by the Chinese for a whistle. US will make a change here with Luca, Gavin, and Nathan. Henry and Cade on the point.
受2分钟处罚，时间31分19秒。TPFSU number 9, 2 minutes penalty for interference.
Face off won by Nate. Gavin plays back to the point. Henry will take a chip. Oh, nice deflection by Luca, but it goes high and wide. He'll get his own rebound. Cycle behind to Gavin. Gavin turns the corner, gets a shot. That's blocked. Pushed up ahead. Henry will play it up at the point. Pass back down to Nathan, goes over his stick on an unlucky bounce. Sends across to Cade. Cade keeps it in. Pushes down to Luca. Luca turns, dumps back to Cade. Cade pushes down. Behind to Gavin. Back to the point. Skips wide through the middle. Luca battles into the corner. Nice body there. Uses his skates to kick it out. Blocked by Gavin. Dumped back into the zone. Aspen will have to clear to get back on sides. And the Chinese regroup with it. Nice play by Gavin to separate him. I think they called offsides there. Line change for Vail. Wyatt, Brooks, Benji out on this one. Dylan and Brennan. Face off won by the Chinese. Brooks makes a nice play and pokes it up, but the Chinese recover it. Cross-ice pass, tipped up ahead. Same guy that scored the last goal from the same spot, but we're able to recover. Brennan behind. He'll pass behind to Benji. Benji gets it poked away into the corner. Dylan with a hit. Centering pass, score. Short-handed goal for the Chinese makes it 4-1. Face-off won and taken into the zone by China. Down into the corner it goes. Logan's out playing on it. Handed off to Wyatt. Back to the point. Saved by Ed Zane. Puck pops out. Played there by Calvin. Calvin skates it up. Passes ahead to Brooks. He'll dump it deep. Sorry, that's Benji. Behind. Gets played. Logan will dump it back down in. Wyatt chases down into the corner. He'll play it back behind. But the Chinese come away with it. They'll send it up the boards. Dump it wide into the zone where Calvin chases in. Nice block there by Logan. Calvin comes into the corner. Backhands it up to Wyatt. Wyatt turns, passes up to Benji. Benji moves it forward. Hands it over to Brooks off his stick but into the zone. And kicked back out by the Chinese. Played up there. Oh, loose puck. Oh, and they called Benji offsides there. I don't agree with that one. Oh, penalty on Benji. I didn't even see what that was for.
That's not a good referee.
Called Benji for an interference. I did not see it. The play looked clean to me. Fail back on the penalty kill with Tommy Zane and Reese, Henry, and Cade. Cross-ice pass. Blockered away by Ed Zane. Henry with the puck, moving up. He'll just go ahead and send it down to the far ice. Played by the goalie, and he'll have to cover. Tommy with a little spray of the goalie there. I don't think that went well. We'll get an offensive zone face-off here, short-handed. See if we can't do anything with this one. Tommy wins the face-off, gets a shot, but that goes wide. Played into the corner there by Reese. Handed down by the Chinese player. Poked along by Tommy, but China enters the zone. Played by Henry. Nice D by Henry, getting a stick on it. Cade will come into the corner there with it. He'll bring it out. And he'll just go ahead and dump it deep. Played by the Chinese goalie, who almost loses it. Tommy Zane in on the pressure. That'll be an icing as it goes wide and down. 7:30 to go here in the third. 4-1 China. George Grayson back out with Louis and Dylan Brennan. Face off one back by China. I'll circle it up and around. Nice pass to the middle, tries to play it through. Kicked out by Benji. George coming ahead here. George and Louis coming down. Pass to Louis. Block. Pass there. Oh, nice shot by George. Louis almost got the rebound. Louis with good puck protection here. Just cycles it back into the corner to Benji. Benji carries with it. Sends it back down to Dylan. Dylan tries to pass it out to Louis, and that goes behind him. And Ed Zane will cover. Time ticking away here on the boys. Although they played a better game than they did this morning, they're still down 3. Let's see, we've got Baker, Benny, Calvin, Logan, and Louis. Glove save by Ed Zane. Baker goes in for the draw, puck down, battle there as it sits. Taken in front. Shot there, saved by Ed. D gets swapped off. Henry and Cade come in. Face off one by Baker, taken behind by Cade. Cade moving it up. Pushes it ahead, gets knocked back off the body of a Chinese player into their zone. Louis with pressure there, good pass out. Baker gets the tip puck, he gets it taken away. Henry on the D there, he'll just drop back in. Baker gets a piece of it, pushed ahead, now Baker comes out with it. Baker moving up the ice, loses it, taken away by the Chinese player. They'll regroup. Oh, stolen by Ben. Makes a nice move. Oh, and he scores! Ben Tater with a great interception. Nice move and a backhand in. 4-2. Little life still left in the boys, but the clock is not our friend here. Nate, Luca, Gavin, Logan, and Calvin. China wins the draw here. He loses it for a second. Sauces it up the boards, off the glass. It should be an icing call. And it is. .3:15 to go in the third here. Vale's cut the lead to 2. But we're going to need a couple quick ones here to get back in this. Face off one by China. Bringing it up there. Intercepted here by Logan. He'll push it ahead for Nate. Nate gains the zone. Makes a nice move, takes it down behind, looking to center, centers it, oh, but he couldn't. Luka was in front, but he couldn't put it in. Vail looking strong here in the final minutes. Nate can't hold on to that one. Luka comes, knocks the puck off behind. Played behind, loses it in front, but gets it back. Corner pass in for, no icing. Brennan plays behind. Picked up here by Nate. He loses it. And now it's pushed back behind with Nate on the D. Blocked in front. Luka comes away with it. That gets dropped. Oh, man. That was a really, really cheap, high hit to the head of Luka Rizzuto. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. They're just going to let the clock run out here. Okay, now they stop the clock with 1:39 left. Now one of the Chinese team members came over and was unhappy with his own teammate for the hit that he just delivered. Pretty dirty hit. I don't think his teammate was too happy with him. Vail will finish the game on the power play here, well, unless they score. Luka's sitting up now, but still looks pretty beat up. There's a high hit to the head. His helmet popped off. Now he's getting up to his feet. Being helped off the ice by Baker and Coach Miller. Unfortunate play in what's been a pretty clean, competitive game. He gets a 5-minute major for that one. So Vail will finish the game on the power play. Whistle blows, bringing the boys back to the ice. Face-off will be down in the China zone.
TPSSU number 9. 5 minutes penalty for illegal.
We've got George Grayson out, Brooks Bent, Wyatt Shepard, Benji Taylor, Dylan, and Brennan. We've pulled the goalie. Net is empty with a 5-minute major. Let's see what we can do with it here. Face-off controlled there by Benji. Back to the point. Sends it back down to Benji. Benji carries it in, takes it behind. Holding onto the puck. Looks like he got hooked, but no call. Back to George. George will send it up to the point. A lot of pressure in front, tip, but it goes wide. Brooks gets the rebound. He'll carry it around, sends it into Benji. Benji to Wyatt, no, to Brennan. Oh, yes! And they get it! They get it. That was crazy. That was wild. A few people took a swing at it and missed, but it was eventually put back in by George, I think. And a 4-3 game here. Pulling the goalie pays off with 1:09 left to go. Vale stays on the power play. Same line is out. I imagine we'll pull the goalie again if we win the face-off. Benji Taylor takes the draw. One ahead, pushed out. Nice stick there. China takes it in, blocked out by Dylan. Wyatt goes back for it. Oh, now there's a penalty on Vale. Things are getting hot here at the end of the game. No, that is going to be on, looks like that's on Brooks. Benji and George stay out with Dylan and Brennan. 1:01 left to go. Face-off dropped in. Brennan comes, pushes it up. Brennan moves it ahead, but Benji and Brennan bump into each other. Now Dylan's back with it. China gets it, moving into the zone. Nice poke away by Dylan Saunders. George comes, sends it behind through the feet of Dylan. Chase to the puck. China falls down. Brennan pushes it up to Dylan. Dylan moves it up ahead. George breaking down behind. Centering pass, but no one home. And now China pushes it up and out. Now it's empty net here again. Wyatt back on the ice. Brennan makes a good play. That was just a cheap hit. He didn't even try to play the puck. He just went high on Wyatt. It's getting pretty ugly here with only 15 seconds left. Aspen's able to save it. Pushed up to Wyatt. Wyatt has it in the middle. Sends it to Dylan. Dylan's bumped and loses it. And with 2 seconds left, that'll do it. Great fight by the boys in blue here. Great to see them come back from 4-1 to bring it to 4-3. They had some chances at the end here, but we just couldn't finish it in to tie the game. And that'll do it. And the boys shake hands here after a hard-fought game. So that was the local Beijing Capitals team. I don't know if Slade said that. I just saw that on the coach's jacket. This is their home ice here. So considering that, I think it was a great battle fought by our boys here in China. It just came up a little short.